Today we will talk about dividing mixed numbers. So let's look at some examples. Let's say I'm trying to divide 2 1/3 by 3 1/5. What you do is you change all the mixed numbers into improper fractions. 2 times 3 is 6 plus 1, 7. And then 3 times 5, 15 plus 1, 16. And remember how you divided fractions. You take the dividend, you change your division into multiplication, and then you take the reciprocal of the denominator. Now let's see if I can simplify anything. It doesn't look like I can do anything, so I'm done. The answer is 35/48. Let's do another example. I have 2 1/3 that I need to divide 3 1/3. So you have to be careful. You cannot go and just take these out, 1/3 out. You have to change them into improper fractions. First, 2 times 3 is 6 plus 1, 7/3, divided by 3 times 3, 9 plus 1, 10/3. Take the dividend as is. Change it into a multiplication and the reciprocal of the denominator. Simplify. Now you're done. 7/10. Let's do another example. I have 3 1/4. I need to divide by 2 5/8. Change it into improper. 3 times 4, 12, plus 1, 13/4, divided by 2 times 8, 16 plus 1, 21/8. Take the dividend as is, change it into multiplication, and then multiply by the reciprocal. Is there anything that you can do? 8 and 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 8 divided by 4 is 2. It looks like that's the only thing you can have. So you have 2 times 13, 26. 1 times 21, 21. And you can also change it into a mixed number. 1 and 5/21. Okay, now let's try another example where I have a mixed number and I'm dividing it by a whole number. Well, you change the mixed number into an improper. 3 times 5 plus 1, that's 16/5. Here's the trick. Put a 1 under your whole number. Then take the dividend as is. Flip the divisor. Simplify before you multiply. You end up with 8/5, which is the same as 1 3/5. Then you're done with this example. Let's look at 2 divided by 3 1/5. What's the trick? You put a 1 under the whole number. You change your mixed number into an improper, which is 16/5. Take the dividend as is, change it into multiplication, and take the reciprocal, and simplify before you multiply. And as you know, you're going to get a totally different answer. Okay, let's try maybe a bigger number, like 2 5/77 divided by 3 10/121. The first thing you need to do, change them into improper. This top one is going to end up being 159/77. The bottom one, 3 times 121 plus 10. That's 373 over 121. Now, take the top as is, flip the divisor. Now, before you do this thing, what you need to do is you need to simplify. Let's see if we can simplify here. Okay, let's take 159 on the side and let's divide it by 3. I have 3 and 53. Let's try 121. That's 11 and 11. Let's try 77. That's 7 and 11. And let's try 373. Well, it doesn't look like it has any of these factors. So let's write these guys. 159 is 3 times 53. 121 is 11 and 11. 77 is 7 and 11. And now you have 373. So let's cross them out. You have one of the 11s going. All right. Is there anything else? It doesn't look like it. So you have to multiply 3, 53, and 11 on top. And at the bottom, you have to multiply 7 and 373. This actually ends up being 1,749 divided by 2,611 when you multiply them out.